All right, what's up everybody? It's Ethan here, and today I'm in Deer Creek Canyon Park near Littleton, Colorado, doing a little 3-mile loop. It's known as the Deer Creek Canyon Loop, and basically it's two different trails. You take the Meadowlark Trail, which I'm on right now, for about 1.8 miles to the junction with the Plymouth Creek Trail, and then take that about 1.25 miles back to the trailhead. I have done this hike before many times, and I do have a video of it, but unfortunately, because of everything that's going on right now, hiking options are becoming very limited. They, of course, have a stay-at-home order for the state of Colorado right now, and because of that, I kind of have to just stick to hiking trails that are, very close to my house and, within the same county as the one that I live in. So it is unfortunate, but this is a really beautiful hike, and as you can see, we just got a little bit of snow last night, so that should make this even more fun, because I've actually never done this trail after a fresh snow, so I'm excited about that. But anyway, I hope everybody out there is staying safe and staying healthy. I know this is a tough time for everyone. It's definitely been pretty rough for me the last few weeks, but despite everything that's going on, I'm still trying to enjoy life as much as possible while, following what's recommended for social distancing and staying at home as much as possible. But anyway, I'm gonna keep heading up the trail, and I will get back to you guys in a bit here. All right, well, getting a view of South Valley Park down there. I actually go there quite a bit to do some trail running. Pretty easy little trail run over there, 2-mile loop, pretty flat, and still get some nice scenery with all those red rocks. But yeah, here's the other side, getting some good views of some of the foothills back here now. Getting into the shade, which I actually don't mind at all, because the areas where the sun is hitting, it's extremely muddy. So I personally would take snow over mud any day of the week. All right, back into a more shaded area. Everything is looking really beautiful back here with all the fresh snow. I love seeing the pine trees right after a fresh snowfall. And getting some views. That's looking north towards like Golden. Really beautiful. I mean, it's not like this is anywhere close to the most scenic trail in Colorado, but it's nice. And I'll tell you, I'm just so happy to be out of the house right now. All right, well, there's that view of downtown Denver. Knew that was going to be coming up pretty soon. a much more quiet city than normal these days. And it looks like I'll be dipping back into the forest here in a minute. All right, well, I think back where I showed you guys that view of Denver, I think that was the highest point on the trail. It's been a while since I've hiked this, so I can't really remember. There's definitely some cool views of some of the foothills on this backside though. But the trail has been mostly flatter downhill since then. Should be getting close to the junction with the Plymouth Creek Trail. The trail is extremely muddy over here though. Trying to be really careful. Watch my step. It would not be fun to slip in the mud right now and then have to get back in my car. I didn't bring a change of clothes. I honestly didn't expect it to be this muddy. It warmed up really quick. But yeah, really cool views, that's for sure. This is always my favorite part of this trail. Hiking alongside on this hillside, the little canyon down there with the creek running through it. This has always been my favorite part of this little loop. And I really love all this this oak brush. Obviously there's no leaves on it, but seeing it covered in snow, it's really cool. I'm honestly pretty glad that I got out here as early as I did. I was thinking of waiting until later in the day, but it would have been so much muddier. I mean, it's already really muddy. I can't imagine how it's gonna be in like 2 or 3 hours. All right, well, crossing this is Plymouth Creek. Not to be confused with Deer Creek, even though that's the name of the park. And this is where you hit the Plymouth Creek Trail. So going this way will take you down to the trailhead. It's about 1.25 miles from here. I'm actually gonna head up to the right. I just want to extend the hike a little bit. I don't know how far I'm gonna go up. I'm just gonna enjoy it. This trail is a lot more shaded than the Meadowlark trail is, and there shouldn't be as much mud, and I'm definitely gonna enjoy hiking through the forest after this fresh snowfall. Then I'll probably turn around in a bit. All right, well, I hiked up about 1/2 mile from that trail junction. Getting just up to this little rock formation here. Still right along the Plymouth Creek. And I'm probably gonna turn around here, start heading back to the trailhead. Just wanted to add a little tiny bit more mileage onto the hike. Hey, there's actually a little tiny waterfall on the trail right there. I've never noticed that before in all my times hiking this trail. I don't know how I've never noticed that before, but yeah, the trail conditions are definitely less than ideal today. I mean, it's definitely still hikeable, but the whole trail, because of, you know, it's just the perfect storm of there being a recent snowfall and then it immediately being warm and sunny right after the snowstorm stops. So the whole trail is just either ice, mud, or like you know, very fresh, slippery snow. But I'm just hiking down the Plymouth Creek Trail. Should be about a half a mile from the trailhead at this point. Man, this lower section of the Plymouth Creek Trail is just horrible. It's not quite as bad right here because there's some shade, but a little bit further up the trail, I mean, wow, it was just so muddy. It was insane. I had to hike so slow through there to make sure that I didn't slip and fall in the mud. And I'll tell you, I'm definitely not looking forward to having to get back in my car with these muddy shoes. I'm hoping I can get to like a patch of snow and get most of the mud off of these shoes before I actually get back in my car. And here we go again, getting out into a more open area. And I mean, that mud and everything, I mean, this has just been like 90% of the trail since getting out of the woods. I mean, look at that. That is crazy how muddy that is. I definitely expected it to be muddy, but I did not think it was going to be this bad at this time in the morning. That is just absolutely insane. Okay, well, this last third of a mile has just been like a straight up death march. This is probably the muddiest trail I've ever hiked on in my entire life. And I'm not even exaggerating, like it is that bad. It is absolutely insane. I got off the trail. I mean, I know you're technically not supposed to hike off trail in this park, but I can't take it anymore. Parking lot's right here. Just gonna take this little, hopefully take this little shortcut here and just get back to that trailhead, man. That was crazy. It was like every time I was like, oh, there's no way it can get any worse than this. There's no way it can get any muddier than this. And then it would get like 10 times worse around every corner. It was just insane. And at least now that I'm off trail, I'm hiking through the snow and clearing some of this, getting some of this mud off of my shoes before I get back in my car. But anyway, as much of a complainer as I'm being right now, I am really happy I came out here and did this hike. It was a really fun hike, and I'm super happy I got a chance to get out of the house today. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also, like I said at the beginning of the video, everybody just stay safe, stay healthy, and try to stay at home as much as you can. But you know, exercise is important too. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are all doing okay despite everything that's going on, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.